people on.
Cowboy dance.
Happy birthday to me, you guys. Welcome back to the Arctic Vet channel. My name is Trevor, and you'll actually see this later on, but today is my birthday today. And to enjoy my birthday, I went and got me a nice burger and a little chocolate shake. Now keep in mind, it's like 48 degrees out here. I got me some tater tots. And you dip that right there in that ice cream. Those tots, they're pretty hot. Put some ice cream on them, cools them down, they're nice and tasty. So, anyways, I wanted to come on here, and it's kind of a weird birthday video, I guess, but we're actually, instead of talking about that and focusing on me, now we're going to focus on a little something more important, which I guess still involves me, and probably you guys too. But I want to talk about why we shouldn't chase the money. And this is going to lead into another video that I'm going to do. But the main reason why we don't want to chase the money per se is because it's just not worth it. You can't put a price on your time because your time is limited. And God knows that time. He's the only one that knows how much time you and I both have on this planet. So, with that being said, you know, you could sell an hour of your time for $1 million, and you're out that hour. And with jobs, that's what we do. We sacrifice our time to get paid to chase somebody else's dreams. And it most of the time, it sucks. I don't know a person that really enjoys their job. Yeah, we enjoy our job because getting a job allows us to cover bills, have nice things, pay for things, and so on and so forth. But, hang on, I gotta take a bite. This thing's so good. If you guys are from around here, definitely check out Bogies. This is not paid promotion or anything like that, but I absolutely love their food, and maybe I'm gonna start doing some food vlogs. I don't know. So back to what I was saying. We have a limited amount of time. We sell that time to companies to get paid. And while we're doing this, we're chasing somebody else's dream. Somebody had a dream, turned it into a reality, hired employees, and started paying them. They achieved their dream, and now their dream is set higher. And we, as employees, are helping them work up to that next dream. You know, there's always, once you get a dream, there's always another one to come. It doesn't ever just stop. We're not made that way. And so, the whole point of not chasing the money, what I mean is that if we go back in time with me a little bit here, I started working at 17, 18. Yeah, it's pretty late to start working. I would not suggest it. I would suggest get in there as soon as you can, because as a teenager, that money is freedom. It is. Now, at 18, I was making $7.25 an hour, working at a little old Walmart, and I stayed there for four years. I think it was 4 years, 4.5, maybe 5. And I worked my way up to making like $9.25, something like that, an hour, all those years. And I worked like 20 hours a week, right? So not doing much because I was going to school, doing all that, and so I didn't quite have all the time in the world to make money. And so I was working there. You know, it was great getting raises, but I was always in the back of my mind. I thought, okay, after school, after I graduate college, I actually ended up with 2 degrees, and I thought, man, this is great. I'm gonna go from making $9 an hour to making like 25 an hour, because that's what they say. They say that after you get your degree, you should be able to make 25 an hour. Well, I'm here to tell you right now that 5 years later, it still ain't happening. I'm still not making. Well, I finally made 25 an hour, but it took 5 years from after graduating. Actually, where are we at now? We're a lot further than that. Anyways, at the job that I got out of high school, or out of high school would have been Walmart. Out of college was at Lowen, and at Lowen, I had started out making like 10 something. Started out as a tech, just get my feet in the door of trying to get into the tech world, and it worked. It worked great because they had a web team, and within 6 months, I had already transferred from tech to being on the web team, and that bumped me up to 14 an hour. We're still, what, $11 shy of that $25 mark, but I was so excited. I was so happy, so thrilled to be on the web team finally, and so I just went for it, and I stayed with it. And throughout my years on the web team, as time went by and I got more experience, my pay increased. I was always chasing that pay increase due to having kids and having bills that needed paid and building this dream life. And I was married at the time, and so, you know, it was like, oh cool, we're gonna have our family, we're gonna buy a house, we're gonna have nice cars, we're gonna do all this. And so we started slowly stacking up these bills while this raise was coming up too, right? Well, they didn't add up, and the stress started piling on. And then I got promoted to be the web team coordinator, and my pay jumped a little bit more. And so about that time I was making about 60,000, give or take. And so, it's getting hot in here now. It's only 48 degrees outside. I'm burning up in my car. So I was making roughly 60,000 there, and you know, from starting out there at Lowen, within 5 years of growing to make that much was actually a huge improvement. At least I thought it was. Turns out, right now, I'm pretty much a senior developer now, and I should be making 6 figures easy. And that might come to a surprise to some of you, but you know, it just, I don't know. I could go get $100,000 job, I'm sure, but that means more work, more hours out of my life. That what are they going for? Somebody else's dream? Honestly, here's the thing. I would much rather go back to making that minimum wage, $7.25 an hour, and have all the time in the world to enjoy my boys, because this is where you don't want to chase the money. If you have kids, those first 15 years of their life, that's the time you get to spend with them, to raise them, to enjoy them, because come middle school, high school age, they're going to be going to friends, they're not going to be home, they're going to be going out on dates, they're going to get in their car and go cruise with their friends, and they're going to get a job, then they're going to be up in high school, college, you know. They're not going to be home, you're not going to get to enjoy that time with them. So that time is even more limited than our time on earth. So this is why I say don't chase the money. And I mean, don't chase the money for the wrong reasons. Chase it for the right reasons. Chase it because it gets you to your dream. Chase that money to accomplish your dream. If your dream is becoming a partner at a business, well, you go right ahead and you do that. You get that. My dream is to become a full-time YouTuber, to become an influencer, to have the freedom to do as I please throughout the day while providing you guys amazing, fun content. Because at the end of the day, this is where it kind of leads to the next video. Happiness doesn't come from work. I'm not happy because of work. Money from work doesn't make me happy either. It just pays my bills. Honestly, pays my bills. Okay. What did I get out of that day? Well, I'll tell you what I got out of the day. I woke up early. I got my boys ready for school. We had a great morning. And then for the next 9 hours, nothing. And then, at the end of the day, I get to go home and I get to spend it with my boys. And to me, you cannot put a dollar amount on that. I would much rather be broke than not have that time with my kids. So it's all about where you're at in life and your situation. Whether you should chase that money, or if it's time to kind of back off and conserve your time, enjoy your time, and not just sell it. So, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about how much your time is worth, or if you're in the point in life where you're able to chase money and other people's dreams, or if you're chasing your dream, or whatever the case may be. Because I tell you right now, this video, I'm going to look back in this video in about 10 years, maybe 15, and I'm going to say, you know what? I am glad that I gave up money to spend time with my boys, because guess what? 15 years from now, I could be the greatest office worker in the world. I could be the greatest employee. Could be. Because my responsibilities are going to be less at home. But here's the thing, in the corporate world, they always come first. At least that's what they tell us. That's what they want us to think. Family comes first. God comes first, then your family, and then your work. But that's not how they see it. And they'll never see it that way, because it doesn't make them money. Greedy people. And I'm not one of them. I'm one that's trying to change the way that the work world should be. My end goal is I would love to be at the point where my dad is. And I'm very proud of my dad for what he has done. He's not only opened one business that his wife, my stepmom, works at, owns and runs, but he's created two businesses. And now he employs my brothers. Well, 2 of my brothers. I have 6 of them. So he employs 2 of my brothers. And to me, that there is nothing more amazing than that, because all 3 of them get to go to work and they get to enjoy each other, their family. They get to enjoy their dad, their sons, every day. And guess what? They're getting paid for it. That is what I want to do. That's how I want to chase the money. That's my definition of chasing the money, is make it to where you're making that money, enjoying the time with the people you love the most and that you want to spend the most time with. That's my goal. That's where we're headed. And maybe in 15 years the corporate world will be forming again, but right now it's just not. And so my next topic that I want to cover in the next video is going to be about happiness and chasing happiness, because your time, chasing money, and happiness, it all kind of is all intertwined, I guess how I want to say it. They all connect. Whew, it's getting real toasty up in here. I'm about to just turn this off. Enjoy this 48-degree weather outside here in Kansas. This may be the slowest review on a double a double cheeseburger that you may ever have watched. But I'm telling you, this is the best. Me and Bogies, we go way back. Maybe I'll tell you guys a story about that sometime. Anyhow, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave me a thumbs up, drop some comments down below, and as always, please don't forget to click that red here we go again, can't even talk now. That red subscribe button, because we are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers this year before 2021. And I know with your guys' help and support, we can get her done. So let's get her done, and we will catch you guys in the next video. Enjoy your burger.